What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another less than 5-minute gear review. In this video we're going to be going over the T-Rex Arms med pouch. And this thing's pretty straightforward when it comes down to it. There really isn't a whole lot going on. They did a really good job of keeping it streamlined, simple, and easy to use. So it's going to cost you about $45 to $145 depending on how you want to configure it. If you want the med supplies incorporated with it or if you don't, it's just going to come down to personal preference whether you want this fully set up and ready to go right out of the package or if you want to go out and source your own medical supplies. With that being said, I just bought it straight as it is, just the pouch, because I have plenty of medical supplies. I can set this up as needed. As far as construction goes, pretty simple. It's made out of that Cordura fabric, nothing crazy at all. You have Velcro on the front, and then you also have these elastic loops on the bottom to be able to run any tourniquets that you want. On the back side, you have different size belt loops for whether or not you want to run just a standard kind of civilian belt with your pants, or if you want to run a gun belt, tactical belt, or if you want to run a padded belt. It gives you some versatility and some options when it comes down to it. So I think that's an awesome feature when it comes down to this. I was running it through these smaller loop straps, or these smaller loops, so it was real easy to put on the belt and then be able to take off when I was done kind of testing it out and trying it out. So with that said, you also have this external zipper, not to insult anybody's intelligence, but pretty simple and straightforward, nothing too crazy. One thing that I will add is I would add heat shrink to these zippers just to give it a little bit better gripping surface, so that way if your hands are wet or anything, not that they really slide around a lot, I just think having that extra grip on there helps being able to manipulate zippers a lot easier in general. So with that said, on the inside of this, pretty simple. You have two pieces of Velcro on either side, and then you also have your organizer that you can put all your med supplies in, or you can just completely disregard that, throw it in a gear bag, and set it up a couple different ways. So when it comes to setting this up, I've seen guys use elastic with Velcro on the back of it, and then they organize all of their med supplies on the inside of this. I've seen guys use this actual organizer to be able to organize all the med supplies that they have, and for easy employment, I think it's one of the best ways to run this thing, especially when you have this all zipped up. I would recommend zipping it up so that way you have this pull tab, so that way when you unzip your entire pouch, you just grab that tab and your whole entire med kit comes out. One other way that I've seen guys run it is they run a vacuum sealed or food saver bag sealed med kit on the inside of this, and then they have just a tape pull tab that's integrated into the med kit, or you can vacuum seal and seal everything up and then still use this organizer to hold all that together, give it a little bit more organization, and then you also still have this pull tab to pull that entire med kit out. So it gives you some options and some versatility as far as how you want to set it up. I've also seen guys actually use this for admin purposes instead of as a med kit, and then they have the AWS med kit incorporated into their belt, so it gives them a little bit of versatility, and it also kind of demonstrates that you can utilize this pouch for more than just medical supplies. Between admin, and then I've also known medics that had narcotics for real world stuff and real world operations set up in this as well. So it gives you some options, gives you some stuff to kind of think about. Really, I mean, this is an awesome pouch for a lot of different reasons, especially because you can unzip it and you have all of the Velcro in there to kind of organize however you want to set it up. So with that said, I really don't got anything else for this pouch. I think it's an awesome piece of equipment. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's easy to use. There really isn't a whole lot to it, so definitely go check it out. I'll put a link in the description for the actual website and the webpage for T-Rex's Arms med pouch. With that said, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. We'll answer any questions that you have. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.